For Black History Month, we are honoring trailblazers who have made an impact on our society. Today, we are recognizing activist and civil rights icon Dr. Betty Shabazz. The wife of civil rights leader Malcolm X, Shabazz was tasked with raising her 6 girls on her own following her husband's assassination. Despite the challenges of being a single mother, Shabazz earned a nursing degree as well as a PhD in education administration. She eventually became a professor at Medgar Evers College. Shabazz also continued to fight for racial justice and worked to keep her husband's legacy alive until her death in 1997. She was also a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. The organization continues to honor her legacy through the Betty Shabazz Academy, which is geared toward girls in middle school. And joining me now to talk about the BSA and Delta GEMS program, again, the GEMS program geared for girls in high school, just want to point that out. We have Aurelia Williams, who is the president of the Jacksonville Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. And then we also have Weavette Parker, co-chair of BSA GEMS. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us. So could you talk, Aurelia, about the importance of keeping Dr. Shabazz's legacy alive through this program and how it even came to be?
So our 21st national president, out of a sense of urgency, wanted to address the crippling and disparity of African-American young women in the fields of STEM and also just the academic success of the young ladies altogether. So through the Betty Shabazz Academy, we utilize a curriculum that is orchestrated by our grand chapter to infiltrate and provide our resources and skills to provide new purposes and new opportunities for these young ladies so that they could be change agents in the 21st century.
And I think that is just an amazing how the organization named it after Dr. Shabazz. Does it really just show the impact that she had while she was here and how the sorority is still trying to make sure that her name lives on?
Well, she was not just a member of the New York Alumni Chapter, she was engaged. And because of her prolific activism and her rights and legacy in education, it was only fitting to name this academy after her.
And Weavette, could you talk a little bit about your role as co-chair of BSA GEMS? Because I know that, I've seen firsthand the impact you all make during program days, making sure that these girls, just get exposed to a lot of great skills.
Yes, we provide a lot of activities for the girls, whether it be economic development, planning them for financial literacy also, and to make sure that they're ready for the real world. We also take the girls on college tours to expose them to life outside so they'll know what they're looking forward to in the future.
What do you think this impact means for these young girls who go through the program?
It provides a sense of them getting to know other girls and building relationships. We also work on mental health and just do a lot of activities to promote their productivity in life.
And have you seen from maybe some alumni of the program how that's made a difference in their lives?
Yes, we do have young ladies that come back and present to the girls to give them the experience of what they went through in the program and what they've gone through outside the program too as well, to give back.
All right, and then how can young ladies get involved and become a part of this? I know that the fall is administration or registration starts in the fall, but for people who want to have this opportunity, how can they sign up?
So we have been doing this for some years now. So we have our website that we allow the application to be uploaded so parents can get it. We also send it out to schools. We send it out we put it on all social media platforms that we have. We get the word out. But more important, I think, word of mouth and experiences in the program. The program itself sells itself to the community because so many young ladies, as we've stated, have been a part of it and come back and they speak about how being a part of the Betty Shabazz Academy and GEM Institute has allowed them as young women to be a resource as well as a partner in what we're trying to do for the 21st century.
So it's definitely people, young ladies saying, hey, I was in Delta GEMS,
Yes.
I was in the Betty Shabazz Academy, you need to join this too because it changed my life, basically.
And not just to toot our own horn. Most of the young ladies who do come through because of our impact and because of their call to be public servants, they become members of our organization because they believe in the principles and our founding jewels that we are governed by, and they believe in that 5 programmatic thrusts because together we can make a greater impact.
Absolutely. Well, thank you both so much for joining us, and we will be right back after the break.